You're such an asshole.
I am old. Cappy is old. And one of the many drawbacks about getting old is you cannot eat whatever you want like you used to when you were an 8-year-old boy, and we all had 6-packs. Although that was in the 80s. Nowadays, a lot of too many you kids go into the 7-Eleven. Regardless, the no-carb diet works for me, and so I do that, and it works. And you're like, well, I never thought I'd want bread. But you get a cheat day, and I love getting Mexican food on my cheat day because it's a draw. It's a real close draw between Thai and Mexican food as to what the best food in the world is. Anyway, I did my good thing. I went for my workout. I ran. I lifted my weights. I'm going to get Mexican. I'm going to eat a matcha burrito with all the rice and everything. And you cannot, well, you can't have Thai food either, but you cannot get the full effect of Mexican food, Mexican savor, without hot sauce. And so I say, and my spidey senses, because I'm not in a major metro. I'm out in the middle of nowhere, Wisconsin, and they recommended this one Mexican restaurant. I'm like, okay. But I knew this was going to happen. I say, do you have any hot sauce? Sure, we do. And she comes back, and let me show you what I went to Walmart to get this. Oop, that one dropped. She brings me this. This is not hot sauce. I don't care if it's Cholula and it sounds Spanish. I don't care if it actually is Spanish. I don't care if the lady looks like a Spaniard or the Mexican Latina. This isn't the hot sauce. No one ever said in the history of Mexican food, whether it's in America or Mexico, hey, give me the Cholula. Give me this orange crap. Yeah, take Donald Trump's hair, put it in a blender, add a little, and it's not hot, by the way. This is not hot. All right, it's basically ketchup, and maybe you waved a hot pepper on it. So I get this. It's just salt. It's just ugly orange crap. So I'm going to go through it. I went to Walmart. I got all the main sauces. Not all of them, of course. Not all of them. I got all the main ones. We're going to go through what are real hot sauces in America and what are the fake ones. I'm trying so hard not to curse right now because it needs to get out there. Now, again, to our I can't even say our Mexican brothers and sisters who are running. This is any of you running Mexican restaurants. Equivalent to this, but worse. When someone says, I want hot sauce, they are not talking about this either. This Topatillo crap with this guy who, I know he looks, who is he? Why is he's not smiling too much? It tastes like crap too. This isn't hot either. And then see, you all say it like, you ask, the waitress or the waiter comes up and you say, do you have hot sauce? Which should just be implied with Mexican. Just bring it out. And they know they don't have a hot sauce because they say it sheepishly, we got Topatillo, which is like, Mom, Dad, this is going to go way back for you kids, back when kids had 6-packs, unlike today, because you're all going to the 7-Eleven too much, all right? Mom, Dad, I want Transformers for Christmas. And what would they get you? They get you GoBots, which is not the same effing thing. I wanted Levi's, you get Wranglers. You wanted Legos, you got Duplos. It's not what we want. And you know it because you're all ashamed. We got Topatillo. I got a female friend with a great personality. Not interested. Not interested. So these, no, throw them away. Never. Now, kind of getting closer. What is the next one? This is again a GoBot thing. This is where you think you're getting close. Well, let me make sure I got all the crap ones out. Okay, we got all the crap ones. Then you get this, Frank's Red Hot. Now there are others, Louisiana Hot, I think Avery something, or maybe that's where these are made. This is not what I want. This is not. No, this is better. This is hotter than this. This is definitely hotter than this. This is not what we want. I don't know who Frank Fred Frank's. Who's Frank? I don't know who Frank is. How many people said, I want Frank's Red Hot? No one. No one says that. Okay. Yeah, we got hot sauce here. Not this. And by the way, I'm throwing these away. Okay. I literally just went to Walmart to buy them. They're a tax deductible expense because of the crazy world of the internet. So I'm throwing this away too. This is not what I want. When someone says hot sauce, what they're talking about is one thing and one thing only in America. And this isn't a commercial. We're talking about Tabasco sauce. See, Tabasco. We want Tabasco sauce. This I am taking home. This will go into my refrigerator. It doesn't have to go into a refrigerator. When we say I want hot sauce, it's Tabasco sauce. That's what everybody wants. That's what everybody assumes. We say, oh, what do you, I'm just trying to think. Like gas, what do you want? I want 89 octane. I'll settle for 87. You go out west, 85. If you're in the nice part of town, 91. Maybe if you're really rich, you get the 93. One of those octanes, right? We're expecting, 89. That's this. This is the standard, not 25 octane. And certainly not this 0.3 octane. This is grade fuel. This is good enough grade fuel. This is what we want. The industry standard. We want Tabasco. This should be in every restaurant all over America. Should be in every restaurant that claims to have hot food or food that would go well with hot sauce. And when we say hot sauce, we mean this. There is, however, and this is very exceptional. And I will say this is how you know you're in, I would say, a better restaurant and a more authentic restaurant. Let me pull it. Oh, two of them fell over here. And you, true connoisseurs of hot sauces, will know what. I will marry a woman who comes out and gives me this. This is the real deal. Yucateco. The green. Now there are several variants of it, but the green, this is the blue ribbon right here. This is the one where you all of a sudden a light, as the waiter or waitress brings it in, hovers around it, and you hear angels just go, ah! You're like, oh, Yucateco. Good dear, what's up? And it's like plus 5,000 to your food. Not plus 5, plus 5,000. It takes the greatest taco and it makes it like 10 times better than it was before. Even with this is literally 3 times better than the Tabasco. Better than the industry. This is rocket fuel compared to your 93 octane. And then you all hold the Yucateco. You're like, oh, look, it's Yucateco. And everyone's like, well, most people are like, what's that? And I'm like, oh. Why are you can see, okay, you have not lived if you haven't had this. I'm like, what is Yucateco? You don't know of the word, the good word of the Yucateco? Well, let me introduce you. And then weak people are like, that's too hot. But this, okay, I mean, you really want to get people happy? Fine, you have your Tabasco sauce. And then you get the Yucateco. You want to get this. Now, the good men and women at Yucateco have been kind enough. Now, this is my standard go-by for Yucateco. They got some other good stuff. And they have a suite of these different hot sauces. I'm going to introduce you to 2 of them. All right. If you want hotter than that, and trust me, there are a lot hotter sauces than these one I'm going through. If you want, go down to, not Jimmy John's, Firehouse Subs. Firehouse Subs actually has an amazing selection of hot sauces, some of which are actually hot. This is really hot for your average person. All right. So this is a little bit more tangy and tart, but it's also hotter than your Verde sauce. All right. So depending, these would be interchangeable. But if you are barbecuing or grilling, you have something more meaty, burgers, beef, steak, that type of thing. May I recommend you try this? Okay, this is, what is it? Black hot sauce, chili habanero. Now, it sounds hotter. It's not. This is more smoky. And I will save this for some specific like beef tips, sirloin tips. What else did I put? It's good on regular Mexican food too. But this is you want this in your inventory. So there, okay? Now, I tried to save America from the dot-com bubble, tried to save the world from the Asian currency crisis. I tried to all prevent you from buying houses at the top of the market in 2006. I all tried to prevent you kids from majoring in worthless degrees in 2009. Please, will you, before I die, will you people please go with this or better? And can we make a change that we never see this? We never see this. And we certainly never see this as hot. You can have them. You can have them when people say, hey, you got any ketchup? Would you like spicy, exotic ketchup? You can lie. You can make it a euphemism. What's your exotic spicy ketchup? Hey, here it is. Let's try it, Ma. And then people in Iowa say, oh, my goodness, that ketchup was so hot. But if you love your customers and you love to make profit and you love America, this is your standard. And this is your ace in the hole. All right. Let's see if there are any super chats. I really just wanted to do that. Oh, I got to put these all in the bag because I'm taking them back home. As that crap's going into the... Maybe I'll just leave it here. I'm at an Airbnb. Maybe I'll just leave that as a gift for them. He left a bunch of hot sauces. He must really like hot sauce. Swallow Blue. $2, keep it up. Thank you. I'm not kidding. You guys go try that. See if it does. See if this, look, you only got 6 senses and taste is one of them. See if this doesn't improve your life experience by 1/6. Tapatio? No. That gal who was screaming when Trump got elected. No. David Bunker, $5 Australian, been making money in Australia and spending it in Southeast Asia, want to live there for good and sick of going back and forth but can't get a work visa. Any suggestions? I don't know, man. I've never been to either of those places. Do you have an incredibly invaluable skill or a remote work skill like programming? That's the best way. Make the world work for you. I love it. I'm doing a thing on hot sauces now. People want career advice. I got other videos coming up here, guys. Yeah, see, Greg, he knows what he's talking about. The Yucca Black, love that one. Yep. Here I am trying to improve the world. Yay, Kitty for $5, and he or she said nothing. Thanks for the $5 anyway. Boom, that's it. All right. See you guys later. Toodles.